Ladies and gentlemen, I think my barber committed a war crime. However, I do not want you to blame it on them because here's the problem. I don't ever really know what I want. I literally just said I said to the hairstylist, just make it shorter. Never really specified how much shorter, and I mean, this is why you make your wishes carefully, and you always gotta be specific because you might end up with something like this. Because like I'm practically at this point, just go with a buzz cut. Like seriously, there's nothing here. There's literally nothing here. It's just a few little follicles. I'm cooked. I'm really cooked. I have to go back to school tomorrow with this. What I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm scared of how the people will react because this is a travesty. It's genuinely the worst thing to happen. The worst thing to happen since the ban of sliced bread. And we're gonna get scored on it as well. I think it's also probably just gonna downgrade my gameplay. Like, you think someone with a haircut like this is going to play Brawl Stars well? No, of course not. They're gonna suck. So this game is not going to end well. I was gonna pass it to Gray there, but of course my bad haircut made me miss. Alright. Well, I wanted to jump on you, so you are annoying, Otis. I bet Otis doesn't have a haircut like this. That's why he did better than me. And you wanna know what else happened? On the way while I was driving to the haircut place, because I can drive, don't trust me on the wheel. And the reason you can't trust me on the wheel is because, yeah, I almost ran a red light. Now, it was not on purpose, obviously. I know you're not supposed to run a red light. That's a law. I think even 5-year-olds know that you're not supposed to run a red light. You're also not supposed to super horribly like I just did. But here's the thing what happened. When we got to the intersection, I obviously put my foot on the brake to stop the car. But you wanna know what happened? I didn't put my foot on the brake. I accidentally put my foot on the gas. So instead of slowing down next to the intersection stop thing, I speed up. And so I go quite a bit past the line you're supposed to stop at. Now, thankfully, I didn't actually like cross the street during the red light. And I was at a point where like I'm not obstructing other people from driving in the center of the street. So I'm still good. I don't think I technically broke any laws that day, but I got close. And that is why I hate driving, because stuff like that happens and it ends terribly for me. Just like this is going to end when this Rico kills me, because I am playing terribly. Oh wow, yeah, I really am playing terribly. By the way, before I continue talking about my hair, I just want to say I'm playing bald brawlers today. Now, we don't actually know if any of these brawlers are bald because they're just like wearing hats, but we're going to assume they are because I don't think there's any bald brawlers in the game that are actually like 100% bald, other than obviously the non-human characters who don't have any hair. So back to my hair, and I think the reason I'm so indecisive with my hair is because that's how it's been for like literally my whole life. I've went through some phases with my hair. Like obviously, when you're a white kid in the suburbs, your parents make you get a buzz cut when you're in like elementary school, and so for the entirety of my like 5th grade, 4th grade, 3rd grade career, I just got buzz cuts because that's what my mom told the barbers to get. I didn't really have any autonomy in terms of my hair. And then in 6th grade I started, no, I don't think it was 6th grade. In 9th grade, I made a completely terrible decision. You wanna know what I did? I didn't cut my hair for over a year. Yeah, that was not a great phase in my life. I literally had an afro by the time I cut my hair. Like, wrong race, dude. I shouldn't be having an afro. It did not look good on me. It looked terrible, and I had it for so long, and when I cut it, everyone was shocked. Well, not everyone, because obviously I didn't have any friends because I had the ugliest hair ever. But yeah, cutting that hair was the best decision I ever made. Not cutting it was the worst decision that I ever made. And that leaves me to now, where I just like leave it really long. Like what you've seen in literally every other one of my videos, that is what I normally have as my hair ever since then, and I think it's good. Is it what I want? Probably not, but I'm too lazy. Like I don't use any special product or anything. I just put, shampoo and conditioner when I take a shower, but other than that, I don't do anything special in my hair. I don't even comb it. I just get up in the morning, maybe use my hands a little to make it look nice, but I just realized the BB on their other team is named Tanner. He's stealing my identity. What the heck? My name is Tanner, not yours. Two people can't have the same name. That's not how life works, bro. So we gotta kill this Tanner, assert dominance, prove that we are the real Tanner. Now, unfortunately, they are healing quite a bit, so we can't really prove that. We just gotta... Ow. We just gotta chill for now. Okay, well, he's dead. Good. Alright, now let's kill Tanner. The other Tanner, not me. I gotta stay alive. I'm actually gonna go over and try and kill the Rico, to be honest, because he is annoying. Actually, I think I should probably help my tick. Yeah, that was a smart move. Now we're gonna do this. And take the middle. Okay, taking the middle was a terrible idea. Why? It's fine. Our tick has got this. Not if he just gives the Rico the center, and he just switched places with the Rico like that. And he won? What? That is insane. And I guess, because I feel like I want this to be more of a commentary video, let's talk about the other time that I almost broke a law on the road. Yeah, if you could tell, I'm not a very good driver, and I don't like it. So, I was going to a thing that required me to go to the Board of Education building. I'm not going to say what it is to spare my own dignity, but I had to go to the Board of Education building. And it's across from the middle school in some Board of Education building. I don't know what it's called. And so we're driving there, me and my dad. He's in the passenger seat because I don't trust myself to drive alone at this point. Also, could I? No, I could. I had gotten my probationary license like a little bit ago, so I was able to drive. So we're driving along a road, and my dad suddenly tells me to turn right, put on my right blinker, turn right. Why? I have literally no idea. Because the thing on the right is the community center where where the old people basically go to do old people things. Not to be rude to them, but it's not where we're trying to go at the moment. We're trying to go to the Board of Education building. There ain't no education happening in the community center. So my dad tells me to turn right, and I'm extremely confused, obviously, because he's telling me to turn to the wrong place. And so I kind of just sit there on the road, and we're inching forward slowly. He keeps telling me, turn right, what are you doing? Because I'm just going forward, because I know that's not the right place. And so after that happens, then what? Then, here's the bad part. I get extremely confused, because my dad's telling me furiously to turn right, but I know it's not the right place. But I don't want to disobey him because he's my dad, and he knows way more about driving than I do. Trust me, he is a car connoisseur. This was the fastest game ever, by the way. That's kind of crazy. And so what I do is I turn left into this like side street with a cul-de-sac at the end. It's a residential thing. However, here's the problem. Here's why that was a problem. I absolutely did not have a right-of-way because there were other cars coming quite fast on the other side of the street down to where I was turning into. If you didn't know, you can't just turn left willy-nilly out of nowhere. You got to make sure there's no other cars like coming by. But there were absolutely other cars coming by when I was turning left because I just didn't see them because I was so confused because I was in the middle of the road. There were people behind us. I didn't want to hold them up. So I just completely, basically, I think broke a law by just, giving them the right-of-way, or no, taking a turn when I absolutely was not supposed to. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, I guess I don't want to say it was 100% my fault because I was told to turn into somewhere that I was just straight up not supposed to. But I mean, I should have known better to not turn into the wrong area. And that is yet another reason why I don't like driving. And I guess that sums up that, I guess. I don't know what else to commentate about now. That might mean this is the last game of the video, I don't know. I've talked about hair, I've talked about driving, there's not really much else to talk about. We did hit 97 subscribers today, or the last time I checked my subscriber count was 97. I'll make a video tomorrow about why that's significant. But right now I gotta kill this tick, which is very easy. I gotta kill the Mike as well, but that's also very easy, because Dynamites are not skilled players. Okay, let's do it. Let's get this over with, Mike, so we can all go home. I can end the video and take a shower, because it's quite late. I usually take a shower about now. And there we go. Let's see if I have time for another video, though. Or another game, sorry. I do not have time for another game, but we perfectly hit 900 trophies, which is epic, which is where I will end the video. And also, just as another quick thing, I have a club now. It is the Dougie BS Club. You can join it if you want. I'm promoting it at the end of the vid, because real ones only. See you tomorrow.